Follow me now because space weather is getting spicy again. This is one of those updates that you are going to want to pay attention to. We just had two X-class flares erupt from our sun within hours of each other. The first was this X 2.5 solar flare peaking around 1:07 UTC time. And then the sun followed up with another 2.5 solar flare around 8:13 UTC time. Both came from a highly active region near the northwest side of our sun, 4419. And yes, both appear to have CMEs that are involved. A CME is a coronal mass ejection, meaning the plasma is ejected out into space. The first CME looks like it was pushed mostly to the north and to the westward direction, meaning that it's not fully going to be Earth directed, but there's the second eruption that came from the same region. And that second one came with a very fast shock signature around 1,869 kilometers per second. So we still need a full coronagraph imagery for modeling before we do know how much of that energy could be directed to Earth. But from what we're seeing right now, most of this is headed in the north and the west direction. Possible glancing blow here around the 26th and 27th. These X-class flares trigger R3 level radio conditions, which means these are strong high frequency radio disruptions on the sunlit side of Earth, and this is where these were located with that first X 2.5 solar flare. These can interact and interfere with aviation, communication, maritime radio, GPS accuracy, satellite signals, shockwave radio, very real tangible things that you and I use every single day. So we're having a lot of activity from region 4419. We're also looking at region 4420. 4423 is a newer numbered region and it shot off an M2, but as I'm looking at that region, it's pretty small and it's still very stable. So I was surprised with that M2. We're going to look at 4419 heading off of the western limb of the sun. I showed you it yesterday. It was only in beta. Now it's in beta, delta, and gamma configuration. Obviously, it shot off two X-class flares, two X 2.5, both of them the same exact strength. Both had coronal mass ejections associated with them. Not Earth directed. Possible glancing blow. But what we're looking at with this region as it heads off is that the proton percentage increasing, the magnetic complexity increasing, the X-flare potential increasing. But if it's not Earth directed, we may see possible glancing blows if it continues to erupt off of the far side of the sun. We've had that before, and we've had severe geomagnetic storms even though it's not even facing us. Something to look out for. Now let's look at 4420. Quite a difference. It has grown in size and the number of sunspots. I told you yesterday that this little region was gonna kind of spread off this way, and I was right. So as you can see, that's spreading, but right here is where we're looking for these possible connections. It also is growing with proton percentage, X-flare percentage, and is going to be Earth facing here around the 26th, 27th, which is not coincidental because that's the perihelion with pan stars and it's interacting with the sun. The plasma from the tail comet is going to create eruptions on our sun. Let me say it again. When we have extra plasma that is interacting with the cosmic webs of the source itself, it's going to explode. We've seen it before with 3I Atlas. We're seeing it again with Comet Pan-STARRS. These quiet regions all of a sudden are starting to burst because of the plasma interaction. So this is our new 3-day geomagnetic forecast for today. We're not going to have anything. It's going to be very low and slow, but there's going to be a buildup that is happening. We could get into G2 level geomagnetic storms. Yet again, modeling analysis has to be downloaded to us for us to actually analyze the data ourselves and tell you. But right now we're looking the 26th and the 27th of a ramp up of geomagnetic activity. And while mainstream space weather reports usually stop at technology, they do not talk enough about the human bioelectrical field. That's our technology. So your body, it's electrical. I don't know if they taught you this in preschool, kindergarten, or any type of schooling that you had, but your body is electrical. Your nervous system, it communicates through electrical impulses. Your heart has an electrical magnetic field. Your brainwaves are frequency based. I don't know if they told you this. I feel like the education system failed us. So when the sun starts throwing out X-class flares, CMEs, proton energy, geomagnetic instability, and radio blackout conditions on Earth, sensitive people can feel this. You might feel dizzy, disconnected, anxious, or wired, emotional, exhausted, euphoric, numb, out of body, or like you're grieving, but you're upgrading at the same exact time. But this here is not fear. This is a pressure frequency. And now we have comet R3 Pan-STARRS moving through its closest solar Earth window. It already hit its perihelion April the 20th, okay? The closest approach to Earth is going to be the 26th and the 27th. This is going to be right inside that intense solar window. Pay attention, comets here, they're unpredictable. This one is interstellar, just like 3I Atlas. And when that ion and the plasma tails interact with those solar winds that I was talking about, that's when we see really big influxes with our solar activity and with our own bioelectrical fields. Now here's where it gets a little bit more interesting, because active region 4420 is now rotating closer to an Earth facing position around the same time frame. Around April 26th and April 27th, we need to watch out for more eruptions, more M-class flares, possible X-class flares, radio blackouts, solar radiation storm conditions, possible geomagnetic storming on top of that, and if any Earth-directed CME components are going to develop. And these are the coronal holes that we have developing. Now 47, again, it is fluctuating on what it does. It's unstable, but it's smaller and it's in the southern hemisphere. Now we do have 45 that is in the northern hemisphere. This one has more of an uptick of solar wind. It has more of a polar tether to us, but 48 down here, again, enhancing a little bit of solar wind. Obviously not the largest coronal holes that we have had, but we do have active regions that are on top of that. All of this is happening under the forward focus energy of Aries. We just saw the death of David Wilcock shake the disclosure community to its core, while more investigators, more whistleblowers, more truth seekers are pushing harder than ever, and that pace is about to get extreme. Information is going to move fast. Disclosure is going to move fast. Your own timeline may feel like it's moving fast. This is how you get over this. You ground your body, your bioelectrical. If you ground it out, what does that do? It sends the energy into a higher system, okay? Drink water. What is that going to do? Your body is mostly made out of water. Water is a memory conduit. So make sure that you are hydrating the cells in your body to get rid of all of the excess energy faster. It'll help move it. So get off your phone too. Get the fuck off your phone when you are overstimulated. They are counting on you to look at the media propaganda, to look at the headlines, and to feed into the energy system that they are giving you, okay? So stay off your phones. Do not let the energy throw you into fear. And if you're sensitive to these energies, or you feel like your body, your dreams, your intuition, your emotions are all getting louder at the same exact time, it's telling you that you need information to settle your nervous system. And I may have those clues for you. So go to my website, sarahstarofficial.com, look at my readings, look at my sessions, feel like if that is something that your soul is telling you to do, because I will find the answers that you are looking for. I look into what your mission is, what your karma is, and basically the cheat sheet to Earth for you. This is how I do my work, and honestly, it's the only way that I get paid. My social media platforms do not pay me for these updates. I'm just putting this out there because people need to understand what is happening in the world. Follow me for more space weather, disclosure, energetic updates, because this weekend is not quiet. It's activation season.